Hello, everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read. ABC Read, again, is our nonprofit organization, 501c3 tax deductible nonprofit organization. And our mission is to develop and nurture a culture of literacy in Black and underserved communities. And we do that by giving away books like this, also books for our adults as well. Books that mainly represent Black people, Black culture, Black experiences, Black history, written by Black folks, illustrated by Black folks, all right? This is done intentionally, okay? And we also give away healthy foods as well, all right? So these are just some of the things that we do here in the city of Cleveland. Because again, like I said, we are dedicated to developing that culture of literacy in Black and underserved communities. And I would love for you all to make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, Reading is Freedom, and the other one that I'm going to upload this video to as well, our ABC Read channel. Make sure you check us out as well. Go to our website, abcread.org. That is abcread.org, so that you can see all of the books that we've given away, our different reading events that we've had. We've given away over 2,500 books, y'all. And our goal this year is to give away 5,000. Okay. So I want you all to check us out. All right. And so now I am ready to read chapter 3 of this book. So for those of you who have been following along with this book right here, the title J.D. and the Great Barber Battle, written by Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S Roberts. As you know, the main character of this book, who is J.D., got his hair cut by his mom. First time getting his hair cut, tradition in their family. The boys do not get their haircuts until they're 9 years old. He had long hair, braids, cornrows, all of that. Excuse me. And he got his hair cut. And let's just say he was not quite happy, all right? He felt like his hairline was looking real jacked up. And then he had to go to school, y'all. So, you know, my young brothers, I already know. Y'all are like, oh, I feel for my boy JD. Woo! And my sisters, I know how that is as well. You want your hair to be tight, right? Especially for that first day of school, okay? So we're about to go into chapter 3, y'all, because brother JD thought he was going to get out of that going on that bus for school, but his family wasn't having it. So let's find out what that bus ride about to look like. The most horrible first day. Chapter 3. I snuck out the house with my baseball cap and walked to the bus stop with my jacked up hairline covered. I stood quietly next to Jordan, and it wasn't long before he had something to say. "You never wore a hat to school before, JD?" he said as he knocked my hat to the ground, sending a puff of red Mississippi dirt when it landed. "Whoa!" he said as soon as he saw my head. "What happened to your hair? Your hairline looks like LeBron James's." "My mom did it," I said. "It's okay, though. I'm going to get it fixed." "By who? I know you don't have money to go to the barbershop. You don't even have money to pay Naja for a haircut," Jordan said, rubbing it in. The ride to school only got rougher when Jordan took my hat and tossed it around the bus, and even more kids saw my hairline. I pulled out my notebook and started to draw pictures of comic book characters and cartoons. I would usually draw the entire Marvel universe over and over, but today's teasing called for something more complicated, like Lego Batman. My art was award-winning. Once I got third in a competition for a sketch of a bass fish. It was still hanging up on a wall in the Meridian Mall. "JD's hair looks worse than Kevin Durant's," Xavier said, smacking my notebook closed. "Yeah, JD, you look better with your braids." That comment came from a girl named Jessica. Jessica always sat with my friends and me at lunch because she was on the Pee Wee football team with us. She wore her hair in ponytail twists, and her nails were always painted different cool colors and designs every week. Sometimes while we ate, we'd look at YouTube videos on her phone. I always wanted to watch barber channels. Jessica was also Vanessa's friend from kids' track and field. And she wasn't just on the team, she was the star. Jessica anchored the boys and girls 4x100 relay team. So that meant she was faster than everybody. She was so good. She got to run with 10 and 11-year-olds. Sometimes she would come over to my house and paint Vanessa's nails. My mom wants me to look like Flojo when I run my races, she told me. Flojo is my hero. I watch YouTube videos of her. I'm going to start uploading videos of my own races soon. And maybe videos of me doing other kids' nails. I wasn't exactly sure who Flojo was, but when I asked my mom, she said Flojo was an amazing track star and her hero too. Even Jessica's last name, Fleet, made her sound like a born athlete. It was so embarrassing to hear her say something bad about my hair. But if I was being honest, I was used to being teased. My clothes and shoes were hand-me-downs from my aunt and uncle in North Carolina. They had kids a bit older than me and mailed a box of my cousin's used clothes every time the weather changed. So I was always out of style. Before, my hair was the only thing no one made fun of. We finally pulled up to Douglas Elementary after the longest bus ride ever. Nothing had changed about it from the year before. Everything about Douglas was old. Our dusty school books nearly fell apart. The stairs creaked when you stepped on them. One time a kid almost fell through. We had to change classes after every subject. And although I tried to keep my hat on in between, every teacher told me I had to take it off when I sat down at my desk. So all morning, different groups of kids of all ages could get a crack in. Yo, your hair looks a mess. JD's mom cut his hair. Jordan could always get the other kids to pipe down if it went too far. But Jordan was never in class with me because I was in honors classes. He could be too, but I think he filled in the wrong bubbles on multiple choice tests on purpose. I knew I could meet up with Jordan again at lunch, and maybe the lunch ladies would let me keep my hat on while I ate. No such luck. Because Mom was still a student, I qualified for free lunch. School didn't offer the most exciting food in the world, but since it was the first day, there was pizza and tater tots. JD, good to see you back in school, Miss Carroll said. She was a lunch lady with a close-cropped gray haircut. She smiled and scooped a handful of tater tots for me. Now take that hat off. You know it's not allowed. Unbelievable. As I made my way to the lunch table to sit next to Jordan, it seemed as if the whole world was slowing down and everyone was looking at my hair. The first thing I noticed when I sat down between Jordan and Xavier was all the new Marvel character lunchboxes. The few times a year my mom packed my lunch, it was always in a brown bag. The food inside is the same, isn't it? My granddad responded whenever I tried to complain. Sitting between Jordan and Xavier, I quietly put a piece of pizza into my mouth. I wasn't in the mood to say much to anyone. Jessica sat across from us. I won my race again this weekend, JD, Jessica said. I'm going to be the best wide receiver our team has ever seen. I bet you're right, I replied. I'm still getting used to switching from offense to defense. It's probably better for you not to get hit all the time, she said. Wait, what was that supposed to mean? Jessica brought out the newest edition of Spider-Man. Last year, she was Gwen Stacy for Halloween. She started to read the comic and then stopped looking up at me. You know, JD, you should let Xavier's dad cut your hair next time, she said. I like how his haircut looks. Jordan and Xavier could not stop laughing. If this was going to be every day of third grade, I knew I wasn't going to be able to take it. I needed a plan. And maybe my mom's box of hair supplies could help. Y'all. What did you all think about that chapter? Oh my goodness. Make sure you put it in the comment section below. That right there, y'all see the story is getting more and more juicier, right? Poor JD. And just for the record, y'all, for my young folks out there, please, no teasing, okay? Because for real, if you all have ever been teased before, it's not fun. And then actually it can, really hurt somebody down the line, all right, when they start getting older. It can really affect them emotionally. So that's something, being on a little serious note that I hope that you all take away from this, even though I know he got his friends and they making their little cracks. I know how that is. But just make sure that you be a little easy, when you see that your friend may not be feeling those cracks and you see they feeling kind of down. Because I'm feeling some kind of way, y'all, about JD, okay? I'm just feeling for the poor brother, okay? I'm ready for him to have his hair looking tight, all right? And remember the title. Always go back to the title of the book, okay? It's called JD and the Great Barber Battle. What are some predictions that you all have? What do you all think that JD is going to wind up doing? And then looking at the picture, too. You see, he has clippers in his hands, right? In his hand, rather, right? Okay. Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking? Y'all think that he possibly is going to become a barber? Who knows? All right. He not too young. He can do it. Okay. Just like you can do it too. You can start a business young as well. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video, okay? And make sure you put your notifications on for when I get ready to upload the next chapter of JD and the Great Barber Battle by J. Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S Roberts. My name is Miss Sasha, and make sure that you please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Peace.